welcome to Bethan's Kitchen and Garden. Today I'm going to be doing some jobs around the plot, so let's just go and get on with it. Let's see what the first job entails. This is the first job I want to get done today. I want to give this a small weed, get rid of all the green that's coming through, and then lay down some cardboard. So I'll get on with doing the weeding now, and then I'll show you what it's looking like once it's weeded, and then I'll show you what it's looking like once I've laid the cardboard down. Hopefully I'll get as far as doing this little section here as well, but we'll see how far we get. Okay, this is what it's looking like now I've weeded it. And I would have liked to put some of the chicken manure compost down before I laid the cardboard, but I just feel like I need to get this cardboard laid, and I'll do the chicken manure at another time. And here's the beds, mostly put away now. I just need to fill in the gaps when I remove those cabbages and the rest of the celeriac at the top there. But let's go round to the front because I've got some weeding to do, and I'll show you what's occurring round there. So I just want to tidy up the back of the border really. I've done the majority of the front bits where the bushes are. I just need to do all along the back here, and my daffodils have come up, and they're going to start flowering soon, which is a bit of a shame because we're still having bad weather. But anyway, I'll get on with this and I'll show you what it's looking like when I'm done. Giving this a good weed now, so it'll only be the plants that I actually want to keep in now, which will make the daffodils and foxgloves and whatever else come out really stand out, like that cyclamen there, and the daffodils behind it, and that one there that's just about to flower. It's getting a bit dark now, so tomorrow we'll find something else to do. The job I'm going to start with today is trying to get my tayberry post in place, so I'll show you what I need to do to make that happen. So here is the post that I want to put in place, and here is the post holder that I want to use, and it's got this post already in it which is snapped to the top, and I've tried everything to get it out but I can't. So what I need to do is to saw through here, and then I sort of need to drill out the wood that's in here. So that will be my first job. So my husband's got this new drill that he said would be able to bore through that wood really quickly and save me a lot of work. But I'm just waiting for him to finish what he's doing so he can show me. So what I've done is I've gone over to the posts, and I've marked out where the vine eyes are on those other posts, and I've made markings along here. So I'm just going to use a drill and drill some holes and put the vine eyes in while I wait for him to come along. Show us that drill bit, love. Show us your drill bit. An half an hour. So that's the biggest one you could find, is it?
That is the biggest one we have.
So that we did end up using that big one there that he had the other day. This is the old reliable one, which I could have done myself. But he's here now, so make use of him. So after what feels like about 4.5 days, which was probably about 2 hours, I finally got the wood out. After my husband having a go, then me having a go, then him having another go, we finally got it done. So I'm just going to knock this post into the ground for a little bit, and then I'll put the post in and put the wires up. So that's everything tied in now. I've just got to tie in the tayberries now, and what I'll do is I'll just wrap them around the wire. I don't need to do separate ties. They are quite flexible, so they should just wrap around like that and stay in situ. So I'll get on with doing this and I'll show you what it's looking like at the end. So they're all tied in now, or wrapped around the wire rather. So hopefully come the summer these won't need anything doing to them apart from feeding at the bottom and watering. So they're not looking too bad, and they are beginning to show some buds that might pop into existence soon. But I'm really pleased to have got that job done. It's one of those jobs, you know, that you just want to get done and get on with it. And it feels like forever since I've been able to do it. But I'm really pleased that it's done, because the thought of pulling all that wood out of the bottom of that peg was a bit daunting. So I'm glad I've got that done, and that's one less thing to do. So I think round to the front now to move my peas around. Here are a spattering of peas. I've got two different peas on the go. These ones are Feltham First, and those ones are Kelvedon Wonder. but as you can see, germination has been quite patchy, or the peas have been eaten by slugs, whichever way round it is. So what I want to do is, where the sowing is quite sporadic, I want to take these little stragglers here and put the ones that are looking quite good in the gaps here, and then I'm going to move those ones into this line there. So my thought was I would take my bulb planter, find out sort of where the root of the pea is, and then hopefully I'll be able to take it all out like a plug plant without damaging the roots. So that's been quite good. And then if I had remembered to make the hole first, I could have just dropped that in like that, but of course I didn't. So I shall just put you down a minute, because I'm going to need both hands, and I'll pop this in place. And it's starting to rain, so I'm not going to set you up on my tripod. So in fact, I'll bring you back when this job is done, but that's the process I'm going to be doing. I've condensed them all down now into the one line with the label in the middle. Hopefully I can keep an eye on which ones are the nicest. And I've also put the netting in place for it to grow up. Hopefully they'll get going now they have something to grow up. And the rest of the bed I just gave a weed, pulled out the last of those carrots, and I'll put the weeds in the bin. Well, that's it from me for today. I've got a couple of jobs done. If the weather stays off, it did start drizzling, but it's gone nice to get, well, not nice, but you know, stopped raining for a bit. I shall start putting the trees into those half barrels that I've bought. So that's it from me for today. All I can say about my work around here is lovely job, and take care.